Okay, now, um, I don't care what anybody says, you got so many talking heads out there. I mean, showing shelf, this and that and the other thing. Uh, and you gotta get to the picture that a lot of people are asleep. Um, and they're either high on pot that they legalized, or they're drunk. Or maybe even worse than that. I mean, compared to what's coming over the border, which you'll see in a minute. But, um, and pray for my sister. This healthcare system here in the capital city is holding my sister hostage. I mean, they won't even go into her room. They're saying she's incapacitated. Huh! Look at the person in charge of all this mess. And she's been in there before Easter, and she's still in there. And there's nothing wrong other than the walking part, but she can learn that, and she wouldn't be in there if it hadn't been for the sores on her feet. And they're doing this stuff on purpose. And I'm going to figure out a way, and there's going to be a way that I can get her out of there. But I need your prayers and stuff like that. Her birthday is on Sunday, and it's just been a terrible ride. My brother and me fighting, but it's been a terrible ride. But you can't do it, and this goes for the preppers out there, and people are showing themselves and all those other things that are going on out there. There's only one way, and the way is up. You need to have Jesus and to know Jesus and to be able to ask Him for guidance and this and that, because without Him, you're not going to make it. You will not make it. And I want to first start off with EZEKIEL7.
Ezekiel 7. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord God unto the land of Israel, An end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God, An evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land, the time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee. And I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Behold the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth, the rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence, and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence, shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon all their heads. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. As for the beauty of his ornament, he set it in majesty. But they made the images of their abominations and of their detestable things therein. Therefore have I set it far from them. And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it. My face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place. For the robbers shall enter into it, and defile it, make a chain. But the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients. The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation, and the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
Okay, right here. This was 4 days ago. This is Oscar L. Blue, his channel. And this is Mexico. 12,000 plus caravan trying to leave the south of Mexico. Massive caravan leaves South Mexico headed to the United States. It doesn't say that, but that's where they're going. Massive caravan headed north. Over 7,000 continue to leave the south border of Mexico. These are people coming from a lot of different countries, mostly Venezuelan migrant caravan leaves the south of Mexico. 10,000 caravan. This was 4 days ago. 10,000 caravan. See, people don't see that stuff, and they need to be freaking paying attention. Okay, this is from the Homeland Security. bulletin. The United States remains in a heightened threat environment, as noted in the previous bulletin, and several recent attacks have highlighted the dynamic and complex nature of the threat environment. In the coming months, we expect threat environment to become more dynamic as several high-profile events could be exploited to justify acts of violence against a range of possible targets. These targets could include public gatherings, faith-based institutions, schools, racial and religious minorities. You know, so they're saying, it must be me. I'm a minority. Government facilities and personal U.S. critical infrastructure, the media, and perceived ideological opponents. Threat actors have mobilized to violence due to the factors such as personal grievances, reactions to current events, and adherence to violent extremist ideologies, including racially or ethnically motivated or anti-government and authority violent extremism. Foreign adversaries, including terrorist organizations and nation-state adversaries, so remain intent on exploiting the threat environment to promote or inspire violence, sow discord, or determine U.S. democratic institutions. We continue to assess that the primary threat of mass casualty violence in the United States stems from lone offenders and small groups motivated by a range of ideological beliefs and or personal grievances. And now we'll get to this one, not this one. Oh, this is recall. Okay. This was recall. Cakes recalled due to potential salmonella contamination. It takes a while. Here it goes. Okay. Prairie City Bakery recalls peanut butter, chocolate chip, ooey gooey butter cakes because of possible health risks. Prairie City Bakery of Vernon Hills, Illinois, is voluntarily recalling select lots of Prairie City Bakery peanut butter chocolate chip ooey gooey butter cake. The product contains Jif peanut butter that was voluntarily recalled by the J.M. Smuckers Company on May 20th, 2022 due to potential for salmonella contamination. Salmonella is an organism in which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Healthy persons infected with salmonella often experience fever, diarrhea, which may be bloody, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. In rare circumstances, infection with salmonella can result in the organism getting into the bloodstream and producing more severe illnesses, such as arterial infections, infected aneurysms, endocarditis, and arthritis. At the same time of these release, there have been no illnesses reported. That was cakes. This is another one. FNS Fresh Foods recalls 7.25 ounce Garden Highway snacks brand protein powder snack UPC 826766009794 because of possible health risks. FNS Produce Company of Vineland, New Jersey is recalling a limited quantity of protein powder snack because it contains a cup of 10.7 ounce Jif peanut butter, which has the potential of being contaminated with salmonella, an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections. We already know that part. Protein powder snack was distributed at U.S. Walgreens stores in New Jersey and New York. The product has since been pulled from the shelves and is currently past the expiration date. The last lot of affected product had a code date of Best Buy 05/28/22, which can be located in the front label. No illnesses have been reported. Okay, here's another one. These were all on the same day. Taharka Brothers Ice Cream recalls peanut butter cup ice cream because of possible health risk. Company announcement. Taharka Brothers Ice Cream of Baltimore, Maryland is recalling its peanut butter cup ice cream because it has potential to be contaminated with salmonella, and we all know about the salmonella organism. Affected peanut butter cup ice cream was distributed between 03/01/22 and 05/28/22. The product comes in two forms: a 16-ounce paper pint container, which includes a design of peanut butter cups on a white background. The barcode on the side of the container will read 38455788827. The product was also sold in brown rectangle cardboard containers measuring 5 gallons with a white sticker label reading peanut butter cup. no illnesses or health risks or health-related complaints. This is all a bunch of bull hunk, if you ask me. So it does this. Oh, food shortages. There's another one. Food shortages. Global health crisis worries. Growing food shortages may represent the same health threat to the world as the you-know-what pandemic, leading a global health figure as warned. Rising food and energy prices, in part sparked by the war in Ukraine, could kill millions, both directly and indirectly. Peter Sands, the executive director of the Global Fund to Fight AIDS, Tuberculosis, and Malaria, Malaria, told Reuters in an interview on Thursday. Food shortages work in two ways. One is you have the tragedy of people actually starving to death, but second is you have the fact that often much larger members of people are poorly nourished, and that makes them more vulnerable to existing diseases, he said. He said efforts to improve the endemic preparedness should not make the classic mistake of concerning themselves only with crisis that resembles the most recent threat the world has faced. It's not as well defined as some brand new pathogen appealing with distinctive new symptoms, but it could well be just as deadly, he said. The World Health Organization estimates that 15 million people may have died as a result of the disease. Sands said investment was needed to strengthen health systems to help prepare for the repercussions of food shortages, which is part of the Global Fund's remit. The Geneva, Switzerland-based fund is aiming to raise $18 billion to boost health systems, fight the free core disease in its little and reverse setbacks caused by the pandemic. It has raised just over a third of its target. So yeah, it's gonna get wild. I'll tell you what right now. But yeah, people, the only way is up is Jesus Christ, and if you don't have him by now, I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, I want to say that Jesus loves every one of you, and would hope that you'd come to him in prayer with contrite spirit, and humble yourselves and ask him to help you and to protect you. And he will. And God bless to everyone out there. Thank you for your support. And YouTube shadow bans my videos, so I don't know how many people are going to see this, but give it a like. Whatever you want to do, I don't care, you know. So God bless. Peace and love.